So I'm not gonna lie, I love how this look turned out. I know it's super simple, but it's giving fresh. It's giving girly. Hey y'all, so for today's video, I'm super excited because we have a lot of new products that I've tried that I want to share with you guys and let y'all know my thoughts on, and also some new products that I haven't tried at all. So we have a little bit of everything going on in here, but I'm super excited to do a full face and just, you know, do makeup. Like, it's been a minute since we've done a video like this. Now, the first one I do want to mention to you guys is the One Size Oil Sucker Extreme Mattifying Primer. I've been using this for like a month now, and this is no joke. When they say like it sucks your oil out of your face, they're not lying. So all you need is a little bit, like this much. I'm just gonna tap this into the areas where I get really oily, which is typically like my cheek area. Okay, we're gonna tap that in. Now with this product, you have to be careful. If you apply too much, y'all, it's gonna look super white on your face and it's gonna feel super dry, and like y'all already see what it's doing right there. Okay, it's already sucking up all that oil that I have on my skin. Now if you're really oily and you're wondering if this is worth it, I will rate this honestly a 7 out of 10. It works really well in my opinion, but I still get oily at the end of the day because it can only hold up for so long. I think it says on here, let's see, I don't know if it says how long it should mattify you, but I get a couple hours out of this, probably 5 to 6 hours before I start to get really oily. But y'all see on my skin, okay, it's getting a little bit white because it is getting all that oil out my face. So what I do is I go in with my Milk Hydro Setting Spray. This is new. I have been using the heck out of this because it is so good. Okay, so we take this. We're just gonna spray it on our face to hydrate it. So if you do feel like your face is a little bit dry with the One Size primer, just go ahead and spray your face with a hydrating spray and you should be fine, as y'all can see. So now I'm really excited for this next product. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I got this in the shade Deep Chocolate. Now with this, I'm going to spot conceal my face. I was using the Fenty one for the longest and I just ran out, so I just want to try something different, and this one we picked up. So let's get into it. I have a lot of dark marks, y'all, because I have been breaking out. Like, if you're turning 30, I'm telling you right now, your hormones are gonna be acting up. So I went to a dermatologist, and basically I am just, you know, having adult puberty at this point. So now I'm on tretinoin, I'm on other stuff as well, just to calm my breakouts and the dark spots, and my skin is gonna be really good. So once I go ahead and do it for a couple months, I'll share with you guys what I'm using on my skin. But for now, we're just gonna spot conceal. And I miss using this, y'all, because NARS is like that girl. I just haven't used it in years, so we're gonna see how it performs today. So while we let this sit on the skin, I'm going to apply a little bit of eyeliner. I just like to do a little wing on the outer corner. We're gonna use the Ilia Clean Line Gel Liner in the shade Twilight. It is a black color. And I believe this is like a, let's see, a twist up. Yeah, it's a twist up pencil. So we're just gonna take this and pretty much just line the outer corner of the eye. So we're just gonna take this on the outer corner and just flick it up. And you don't want to bring it too high, just like right here. And then we're just gonna connect it like so. Like when I tell y'all it is a mini cute wing, I am not joking. It's just a little, you know, something. So super cute, nothing too crazy, but we're gonna move on to blend out this concealer on the face. I'm going to use the Refy Concealer Duo brush. I have been loving this stuff so much, y'all. It is really good. So we're gonna take this and just pat it into the skin. I don't know if I got the right shade, y'all, to be honest, but it is what it is. We're just gonna take this and press it, and I feel like it's giving me a lot of coverage in my opinion. I swear back in the day when I used to use NARS creamy concealer, it was just super lightweight and it didn't do what I wanted it to do in terms of coverage. But now that, of course, people know the trick of letting your concealer sit on your face, I have a completely different opinion on it. I really like how natural this looks on my skin. Like, it doesn't even look like I'm wearing makeup right now, which I like. So for a little bit of brightness, I'm gonna use a Pat McGrath concealer just in my under eyes. That way it brightens up, you know, everything. But I feel like this with the NARS should be really good in terms of coverage. Yeah, this looks really nice. Now for contour slash bronzer, I've been loving the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood bronzer in the shade medium slash deep. We're gonna take just a couple dots. I always say a couple, but then I feel like I want to go overboard every single time, which is fine. But we're just gonna take this amount onto the face, and then we're gonna take the Refine brush and just swivel this onto the skin. This just blends so good. Like, I just love everything about this. The only thing is I hate that it explodes out the container. I don't know what it is, but it just gets everywhere, especially when you take it on a plane. But I just love the coverage, like the way it looks. It just gives you like that bronzy look. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go back in with the Path McGrath concealer. I feel like everything is just looking the same color. I need a little bit of highlight going on, and then we're just gonna blend everything out again. I just need a little bit of brightness on the face. So recently I went ahead and got the beauty blender. I got the nude one. I felt like I should have got the pink one or the black one. They all apply a little bit differently, but it's been years since I've tried this out. There's so many different alternatives nowadays that are a lot cheaper, but this is good. This one is not my favorite. I remember I loved the black one, so I will go ahead and get that. But for now, I'm gonna take this and just press everything into the skin. That way it looks a lot more smoother. I want to be a brush girly where like I don't need a sponge, you know what I mean? A lot of girls like just do their makeup with a brush and it looks flawless. I'm not one of those girls. I feel like I need like a tutorial or something, but a sponge is my go-to just to make everything look seamless. So now I'm gonna go into Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Powder in the shade Tan number 3. I'm gonna pat this underneath my eyes first. I feel like I cannot not use this powder. It just makes everything look like a filter. So I'm just gonna tap this right in. Before I go ahead and brighten the under eyes, I'm gonna use my Makeup Forever powder. You guys know this is my tried and true in the shade 4N58. Oh my goodness. I need a new one. I can barely read this right now. It's so beat up. But we're just gonna take this and press it onto the skin. This powder is really what brings everything together in my opinion. Without this powder, I am truly nothing. It is just so good. So just gonna tap this into the skin. And oh, I forgot to mention to you guys, when it comes to my skin, it's just super bumpy right now. My dermatologist told me that I have cystic acne, which is crazy because I've never had this ever in my life. I really need to brighten the under eyes. I'm gonna take my Huda Beauty powder in the shade Banana Bread. I'm just gonna take this with the Sephora Puff. This is so good. I don't know if I said that right. Sephora Puff. This is so good. Y'all, this is so good. Please go ahead and get this. Recently got this. I actually got 2 of it because I love it that much. It's that good. But I'm gonna take this and just press it into my under eyes. We're not gonna bake today. I'm not going anywhere special. So just pressing it into the skin. I feel like this blends it like a dream. Like every time I apply this, I'm like, it just feels so good, y'all. Like if you haven't, in my opinion, I feel like this is the best powder puff I've tried. It's that good, y'all. And it's so cheap. I think it's only $8. I think it was $6 and then everybody started getting it. So now they made it $8. But regardless, for under $10, y'all, you cannot go wrong. You already know what comes up next. We're going to take some bronzer. This is the NARS Laguna number 8 bronzer. I feel like I've been using this for like a minute now. I want to say almost a year. There's not a single dent in here, which is crazy. But anyways, I'm going to take this and just add a little bit of it to the outer corner of the face. Just to bring a little bit of color back into the skin. I don't know. You guys let me know down below. I feel like that concealer, the NARS one, I like the way it applies, but the color, I don't know. It just seemed a little bit dark, like it oxidized a little bit. But let me know your thoughts. Probably when I edit this back, I'm going to be like, okay, Chichi, like you're tripping. But in person, I feel like it got a little bit dark. So I don't know. Let me know. But this bronzer just brings life into my skin every time. Now I'm going to set the face. I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte Setting Spray. I want to get the regular one. I feel like I don't need ultra matte at this point, but it is what it is. So I do have a brow gel that I do want to mention. I don't know if I told you guys in my long form videos, but this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This is really good, you guys, in terms of like keeping your brows up. Once you go ahead and put this, it is not moving at all. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set my brows. I got the mini one because I didn't know if I would like it, but I actually really love it. So once I run out, I will go ahead and get the full size one. I don't know if you guys have been seeing like that baby pink look on Instagram, TikTok, all of that, like that baby pink blush that everyone's been wearing. So the closest thing I have to it is the Ilia Color Haze Multi-Use Pigment in the shade Temptation. I feel like with this, let me show y'all how baby pink it is. This should mimic that look, hopefully. Like, this is a baby pink. Now, I do kind of want to bring it underneath my eyes, but I was doing too much. Let me just slow down. So I'm just going to keep it on the outer corner of my eyes. And I'm just going to take my sponge. Let's just start off with a sponge. And just tap it into the skin. I'm going to have to go in with a little bit more. But yeah, do y'all see it? It's so cute. I definitely think with a sponge, it just performs really well. Like, it melts into the skin. But this is so beautiful. Like, do y'all see that? It's stunning. I want to add a little bit more actually because I want it to be super pink. So let's add a little bit more to the back of my hand. Like so. Tap, tap, tap. Kind of has like a gel-like texture to it. We're just going to take this all in the face. This is so cute. I really want to be bold and bring it underneath my eyes, but I'm not there yet. I'm scared. What if I ruin everything? I don't know. Doing the same thing to the other side. We're just gonna bring it up right here. And for some reason with my blush, I love to bring it on my cheeks. That's just me though. It's hard for me to just keep it up there. I always bring it down, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slightly bring it inside my under eyes, just slightly. Let's see what that looks like. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now what I'm actually going to do is use the Ilia blush on my lips as well. This is a cheek and lip product. So I'm going to use the same color on the lips, but I do want to line my lips with the Morphe Trendsetter Lip Pencil, which is like a chocolate brown color. I really like this lip liner color. This is so pretty. Wow, this is really pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Ilia Temptation Lip and Cheek product. I'm just going to take this on the lips like so, and then tap it in. Now you can go ahead and leave this by itself, but I do want a little bit of hydration, so I'm going to use the Sachu Beauty Lip Elixir in the shade Bunny Ear, and just tap this all over the lips. Like, y'all see what that just did? It brings everything together, so I'm just going to do the same for the top part. So I'm not gonna lie, I love how this look turned out. I know it's super simple, but it's giving fresh. It's giving girly, okay? I love the pink under eye, the pink lips. Like, all the products I tried, I really love. The only one I'm kind of like, I don't know if I need a different shade, is the NARS Chocolate, Deep 8 Chocolate, I believe is what it says, or Deep 0 Chocolate. I don't know if I need a different shade. It was looking a little bit dark once it oxidized, but besides that, like, everything else in my collection, y'all, I really liked on the face. So yeah, you cannot go wrong with anything here. Let me know your thoughts. What do y'all think? Okay, what do y'all think? But it's time for me to head out now. I got a lot of things to do before my trip coming up, so be on the lookout for that. But with that being said, I love y'all, and I'll see you guys in my next one.